guys, Ewok Plays here, and today welcome back to another Ewok Fantasy video. Today we are going over NFL Week 13. We have 5 teams to go over, playoff picture, future standings, as well as the top performers of the week and power rankings. So we have a lot to go over. First up is going to be recent activity. I don't know what I went over and what I didn't, but I traded for TJ Hawkinson. I traded Swift and Ayuk for Darrell Henderson. So Kyle Pitts went down. I decided I wanted to trade for a tight end, so I made a trade. Logan also dropped Darrell Henderson. Evan added Latavius Murray and dropped Zach Ertz. He also added Zay Jones off of waivers. I added Deshaun Watson just as a backup quarterback on my roster. And then Logan and Patrick traded. So Patrick traded Tony, Juju, and Cole Kmet for Adam Thielen. And so that meant Logan traded Adam Thielen to Patrick. Logan dropped the Broncos defense and Tyler Conklin in that move. He also added the Seahawks defense and dropped James Robinson. I dropped Kyle Pitts once I heard that he was out for the year. Evan dropped the Bengals defense, picked up the Steelers defense. And Evan also dropped Darnell Mooney, who's out for the year, and added Foster Moreau. And then finally, Patrick added Donovan Peoples-Jones. So, with that being said, let's go over week 13. Let's go over the box score. I played Sapri. I won 138-69. I had Jalen Hurts that did very, very well. Jonathan Taylor kind of went back to mediocre. Dameon Pierce bounced back. Jamar Chase. It was a rough week for him, but he's just getting back from injury. And then Devontae Adams and Jalen Hurts really just carried this team. Hawkinson was awful. Waddle got hurt. And then Packers defense didn't do anything. As for I skidded away with this victory because Sapri had J.K. Dobbins and Clyde Edwards-Helaire still in his lineup. So Joe Burrow put up insane numbers. Chris Godwin put up nice numbers. Kelsey actually had a down game. But other than that, he really didn't have many players playing. Patrick lost to Kevin 128-108. Patrick, again, only had Josh Allen. Josh Allen and both of his top scorers did awful. Diggs did decent, and Keenan Allen did decent, but everyone else did not do very well. As for Kevin, Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Amon-Ra St. Brown is who won this game for him. But, yeah. Next team, Garrett beat Deacon by a lot of points. Okay. Well, when your quarterback is out, that really doesn't help. Derrick Henry had a bad game. Really, Christian Watson is continuing his streak of having great games. And then Joshua Palmer and Pat Freiermuth had good games. As for Garrett, he had A.J. Brown and Tyler Lockett on his team. 2 great touchdown scorers. Not touchdown, but overall scorers. Next game, Ryan beat Logan 116-98. This was a tough game. His quarterback was on a bye, and his running back was out, so he put up 116 points without his QB1 or RB1. It's scary. But Josh Jacobs had a great game. Tyreek Hill had a great game without Jalen Waddle. Christian Kirk had a decent game. George Kittle still mediocre. And DK Metcalf, and as well as the Cowboys defense, all did very, very well. As for Logan, Dak did okay. Montgomery did okay. Garrett Wilson had a great game. And Cole Kmet also had a great game as well. Finally, our last matchup of the weekend and the week's upset, Jason beat Evan 131-101. As for Evan, Geno Smith did good. Tony Pollard did good. Justin Jefferson did good. So everyone above Justin Jefferson did very good, but he doesn't have enough depth to where he could actually win this week. As for Jason, Tom Brady finally bounces back. So does Christian McCaffrey. CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver 1, and then Terry McLaurin had a great day, as well as the 49ers defense for Jason. So that is the week 13 box scores. Here are the standings. So I have a 100% chance to make the playoffs, and so does Patrick. So we're definitely going to be the top 2 seeds, and there's going to be 4 people that make it in the playoffs, and that's going to be decided by this last week's games. It's a 3-way race, or a 4-way race between 2 spots. But you can see that Kevin, Logan, Deacon, and Jason all have been knocked out. And you can see that Ryan and Evan have the best odds of being that 3 and 4 seed. And then for Sapri and Garrett have the least amount of odds for the number 4 seed. But yeah, I ended off the well, I can't say that yet because the season's not over. But projected playoffs, this is where it's gonna get big. I'm the number 1 seed facing against the number 4 seed in Ryan as of right now, and Patrick is the number 2 seed facing off of the number 3 seed against Garrett. And these really don't matter; they're the losing consolation ladder. And remember, winner of the winner's bracket gets a $25 gift card. And if it's me that wins it all, then that means that I'll give the number 2 a $10 gift card. So, that being said, let's get into... well, this is the last week, week 14. Here we go. This is going to be a tough matchup. This is the number 1 and the number 2 seed, probably the championship right here. And then this is also a big game. The loser of this probably misses the playoffs. This is also a big game. So the winner of these 2 games probably make it to the playoffs. The loser probably does not. So everything's going to come down to this final week. I'm pretty much, yeah, I think I'm 100%. I've clinched the number 1 seed. So I'll play whoever is the 4th seed. But yes, that is going to be the projected, the scoreboard for next week. But let's get into this week with the top performers. We have at number 1 with a great day is Davante Adams versus the Chargers. He put up 37.7 points. At number 2, we have Amon-Ra St. Brown versus Jacksonville, 34.6 points. And then we have a duo here, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown put up 34.4 points and 31.9 points against the blowout in Tennessee. And then finally, I can't believe it, the first defense to ever show up on this top performers, the Browns defense at Houston with 31 points. That is crazy. But yeah. Oh, power rankings. I almost ended the video. Power rankings. At number 1, who go into the final week of the season, is me. I move up 2 spots. At number 2 is Kevin. He moves up 3 spots. At number 3 is Ryan. He moves down 1 with a win against the worst seed. At number 4, we have Patrick moving up 2 spots with a loss against Kevin. At number 5, we have Garrett with a win. Yeah, so a win against Deacon. At number 6, we have Jason moving up 3 spots in his upset victory against Evan. At number 7, we have Deacon moving down 3 spots with his loss to Garrett. And then at 8, with our biggest drop of the whole season, Evan Pullman drops down all the way 7 spots to number 8. With his loss, with his upset, shocking upset. Evan was the number 1 seed last week, and he lost to the number 9 seed last week, so that's why he dropped so far. And then at number 9, we have Logan moving down 1 spot, and Sapri is stuck at 10 until he can fix his lineup. So that's the power rankings. We'll see how it goes in week 15. yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys later.
You're told I'll be a